Canine Companions for Independence is holding its annual Dogfest event right here in Cupertino's Memorial Park, and we're invited, so stay tuned. Our guest today is Linda Cortez, who is the president of the South Bay chapter of Canine Companions for Independence and a planner for this day's Dogfest event. Looks to me like, Linda, we're going to be having some fun today, getting together with graduate teams, puppy raisers, breeders, caretakers, and Canine Companion supporters and their pet dogs. Looks like we have one of the Canine Companions with us now.
Yes, this is Riata. She's a year-old puppy in training.
Good. Good to have her with us. I've got just a few questions for you to provide some background for our viewers. What is Canine Companions for Independence, Linda?
Well, this is an organization that provides highly trained assistance dogs for both children and adults with disabilities, including disabled veterans. It's the leading organization in this field, and it's based in Santa Rosa, California.
I see. Okay. And what is behind the Dogfest? What's the purpose?
Well, Dogfest is Canine Companion's signature fundraiser event. And this means that it's duplicated across the country. So in 2014, there are 25 Dogfests, and ours is located in Cupertino.
All right. So this is something that happens all over the country.
Yes, eventually, hopefully, yeah.
Yeah, okay.
This is only the second year.
Okay. Is it just for dogs from Canine Companions?
No, all well-behaved dogs are invited to participate.
I see. Okay. So we'll see a lot of dogs out there in the park today. Okay.
Yes.
What activities will we be seeing? What kind of things are planned?
Well, just to name a few, there are going to be games to see how smart your dog is. There's going to be an agility dog course for the dogs to try. There will be a demonstration by another assistance organization that provides alert dogs for diabetic children. And there's also going to be a performance by a band that's composed of young adults with autism.
Oh, okay. Okay, very good. Have they performed before, this adult band group?
Yes, they're actually pretty well known in the Bay Area.
Oh, good. All right. Well, we'll look forward to that. Do you have any, you said it's a fundraiser, do you have specific goals for today's program?
Well, besides raising at least $75,000, we hope to raise awareness about assistance dogs and also to involve the local community in the event.
And why is it being held specifically here in Cupertino's Memorial Park? There's a lot of other parks that we could have gone to.
Right. Well, Memorial Park has a Veterans Memorial, and one of our programs is the Wounded Veterans Initiative, which specifically targets money to place assistance dogs with disabled veterans. So this seems to be like a fitting place to have the event.
Just a natural fit kind of thing. Well, I understand also that there's a big push with Canine Companions to get more and more dogs out to veterans.
Yes, yes.
So that's a very worthwhile
thing.
So
that's the reason for raising the awareness.
Well, tell you what, that sounds like a good thing, and why don't we just get ready and go out there and have fun?
Great.
Good morning. Here we are at Memorial Park, and we're all ready for starting Dogfest 2014. We have a nice day, and we're excited to be here, and we'd love to show you around.
We're so excited to be here at Dogfest 2014, where this year's special focus is on our many veterans in the area and how service dogs make a difference in their lives after they've provided so much service to our country. We're here at the Marines and Wounded Veterans Initiative booths at Dogfest, both where we're celebrating both CCI's program called the Wounded Veterans Initiative and our #1 partner for this event, PetSmart, their Veterans Initiative called PetSmart for Patriots. Let's take a moment to see just how these dogs make a difference for our wonderful veterans.
Hi, I'm Marv Tuttle, and I'm here at Dogfest 2014. I represent Canine Companions for Independence in a number of roles. I volunteer for the organization, helping veterans and non-veterans to achieve their dogs. We do have a program called the Wounded Veterans Initiative, so we are really focused on helping veterans to achieve and receive one of these great service dogs. We do put a dollar value on these dogs. It's kind of startling. It's about a $50,000 dog, and I want people to know, and in particular veterans, that there is no charge for these dogs. The training is provided for 2 weeks up at the campus, so it's a pretty amazing experience. We are working closely with the Veterans Administration right now. We have just received a grant to work on dog training to present to veterans with post-traumatic stress disorder. Up to this point, we have not been able to do that, but we will, and we will be training dogs. I have a 100% rating with the Veterans Administration for my post-traumatic stress disorder. As you can see, I'm a Vietnam vet, but that's not what got me my service dog, Yara. Yara is by my side because of my physical disability, but he also helps me. He covers my back. He lets me know when someone's coming up behind me, which helps me stay calm because of my experiences that I brought home with me from Vietnam. So this is an organization that is truly run through the kindness of others. So people who can either monetarily contribute, it's more than welcome. Those who can't, then we have some great positions for volunteers with the organization. So that's something you might consider. Bringing your family into the program is possibly puppy raisers. Puppy raise one of our dogs for 18 months. I know it may be difficult to think about turning that dog back in 18 months, but just realize someone like myself, a veteran, has my service dog by my side because someone took the time to puppy raise him. Anyhow, thanks for your time. See you soon.
We're the Marine Corps League of San Jose, Detachment 1122. We're here in support of the Bark in the Park here, the Walk for the Dogs. We do a lot of work with the PTSD group over in the Menlo Park VA Hospital. We know how valuable these dogs are. Do a lot of work with the amputees and who have companion dogs, and it's a very important thing, and we're just so happy that we're able to help with this Dogfest and walk and roll in Cupertino this year, and we hope to continue. We hope to get some support out for the whole program to keep it rolling.
Here we are at Dogfest 2014, where we're enjoying the wonderful music of Dream Achievers. As many of you know, several of the CCI dogs are placed with autistic children and adults. We have a special band with us today, completely made up of members who all have different levels of autism. Let's enjoy a few moments of their beautiful music. Here's Dream Achievers.
Okay, so basically, the money that we're raising today is going to help people who need service dogs. So we're helping out a really worthy cause. Dogs do so much for us. You know, you come home after a hard day, it doesn't matter what your day was like. Your dog is there to greet you with unconditional love. And there's many benefits to man's best friend. So that's what we're out here celebrating together. So, first of all, we know how important it is to raise money for this cause. If you would like to extend an additional monetary donation, you can do so at registration, and yeah, we encourage you to do that, of course, but we just thank you for being out here. We're celebrating dogs. All right, now we have an opportunity to tell you about what this event really means, what we're out here really raising money for, and I'd like to introduce you to a man who served this great nation for 22 years in the Navy, Randy White, ladies and gentlemen, and his service dog, Neo.
Dogfest Walk and Roll is the annual nationwide fundraising effort for Canine Companions for Independence. Dogfest is important because Canine Companions is a volunteer-driven and donation-supported organization that provides service dogs, skilled companion dogs, facility dogs, and hearing dogs to people with disabilities. Each dog is given to the recipient free of charge, absolutely no charge whatsoever, even though it costs Canine Companions approximately $50,000 to $60,000 per dog over the lifetime of that dog. These placements are possible because of the commitment and the hard work of the breeder caretakers and the puppy raisers that provide the basic and social foundation before the professional instructors take over the training of these dogs. People have often asked me, what does Neo do for me? As you can see, I'm obviously ambulatory. I break his contribution to me down into two basic categories. The first is safety, and the second is energy conservation. If you see me out there walking with my trekking pole, people don't know that I have balance and mobility issues due to a spinal cord injury. So they're oblivious. They jostle me, they bump into me. But if I'm walking with Neo by my side, suddenly a light bulb goes off and they say to themselves, something is different about this. And they give me a little bit wider berth, so it makes it a little bit safer for me. Neo does those little tiny things for me, like opening and closing doors and picking things up off the floor that take just a little bit more energy for me. And by doing those things for me, it allows me to do other more important things, like standing before you today. He even helps me watch my grandsons. So if I'm sitting there with if I'm there with my grandsons and I say, Neo, sit, Neo sits down, but so do my grandsons. My wheelchair is right over there. I use it when I'm out and about over long distances, long periods of time. Neo is trained to pull me in my wheelchair. If you see us out there on the course this morning and you see Neo pulling, get out of the way. He only knows one speed, all out gallop. Finally, Neo ensures that I get my daily exercise and my daily dose of fresh air by insisting that I go outside and toss a ball or a frisbee for him. Today's Dogfest Walk and Roll is dedicated to one special Canine Companion program, the CCI Wounded Veterans Initiative. The Wounded Veterans Initiative was created in 2007 to inform and educate medical providers about the benefits of a highly trained service dog for our wounded, ill, and injured veterans. Since 1992, Canine Companions has handed out or given away almost 102 dogs to various veterans. The number of dogs placed since 2008 has tripled because of the Wounded Veterans Initiative. It is partially supported by PetSmart's Patriot program. So if you visit PetSmart, thank them for supporting Canine Companions for Independence. If you go around the course today, there's going to be several veteran-related booths here. That includes the Wounded Veteran Initiative booth, the U.S. Marine Corps League's booth, and the San Jose State University Veterans Association booth. As you pass them, please stop, say hello to them, and thank them for their service. Neo and I say thank you for being here today, but most of all, have fun and enjoy the day with your friends, your family, and your furry friends. Thank you.
And here we are at the most exciting part of Dogfest 2014, our walk with our puppies. And we have all kinds of local folks supporting CCI. We even have graduate dogs carrying their own bags. Wave Miss Wheelchair California. This is the most exciting part of our day today, to give a chance for the dogs to get some exercise and for everybody to raise money for Canine Companions and these wonderful service dogs. Right now we happen to be in front of the Early Alert Canines booth, who are very happy to have participate in Dogfest this year. These service dogs are trained to alert for diabetic awareness, and we're going to listen to one of the members of this organization, Miss Beth Snow, today to let us see how these service dogs do their job.
Moody is using a paw to alert me to the fact that my blood sugar is changing rapidly. So I am going to check my blood sugar. Good boy, Moody. And Moody can tell me when my blood sugar is dropping, when I cannot feel it. Or sometimes he'll alert me if my blood sugar is high as well. Good boy. And my blood sugar has dropped from about 140 down to in the mid-90s. And that's something that I do want to know about. So I am going to give Moody a treat and tell him, good boy, thank you. That's a good boy. And he'll probably keep alerting me until my blood sugar stabilizes. I just had a little bit of a snack, but it obviously has not kicked in yet. But good boy, Moody. Yes, you're a good boy.
So Beth, can you tell us a little bit about what Moody is actually sensing to know that your blood sugar is low?
Moody is actually smelling the chemical cocktail that my body produces when my blood sugar is changing either up or down. And it first comes out on my breath and then through my pores. And he can smell it, and he does not like that when I'm out of range, but he does like to let me know because he does get a food treat for alerting me. Good boy. And you already got your treat, but you're just still working it. That's what we like, persistence, because if I am not, sometimes my brain is a little bit addled when my blood sugar is out of range, and so he needs to be persistent and keep alerting me until I take action and get myself a snack, give him his treat. Yes, I had my snack, you got your treat, you're a good boy. So we like that persistence. That's a very important job. If Moody was working for a child, he'd need to go tell a parent or someone else that the child needed to check their blood sugar.
Well, thank you so much for being here. And Early Alert Canines out of Concord, California is a fabulous organization for anyone who's living daily with diabetes. Thank you so much, Beth. We're here at Dogfest 2014 with one of CCI's longtime partners, the Lions Club. The LPCCI program has been in existence for over 10 years now, and it's a special partnership between CCI and Lions Clubs all over the country to raise awareness for canine companions as well as to raise funds for new puppy training. We're here with Karen Fillmore, the 4C6 District Governor for the Lions Club, and let's hear a little bit more about our fabulous partnership.
Okay, so we love this partnership with Canine Companions, and they just reach out and grab our hearts because we want to be involved in making a difference in our communities and in the world. It's called Building Hope in our communities and around the world. That's my theme. And actually, if you see all the dogs here, they are making a difference with these people. We have also seen a partnership with the veterans programs to help veterans assimilate back into the community. We love that. Veterans are part of our communities, and we want to welcome them as well. We are family friendly. We have lots of different activities. We're involved in for Humanity. We're involved in doing eyeglass collections. So anyone that has eyeglasses that they no longer use, we want to help provide vision to people who are in need, as well as doing lots of things with Canine Companions. Canine Companions do an incredible amount of changing people's lives. And we have seen that at the graduations that they have 3 times a year. And we have actually helped. If you go to a graduation, you'll need to bring a big box of Kleenex because the graduations are real tear jerkers. It is amazing to see the difference that these dogs can provide to people's lives. And just being part of that, we absolutely love that. We are a district that has approximately 1,200 people, and we have 42 clubs that go from Milpitas, Mountain View, all the way down to King City, and then along the coast all the way down to Carmel Valley. And we have canine companion representatives in all of our different clubs. So we're talking about it all the time. And if we can hang on to one of these dogs, we absolutely would love it. Let me see this dog right here. Look at this beautiful dog. I have 2 dogs of my own. They are not canine companions, so they're not as well behaved as this young dog, but look at this. Absolutely beautiful. And when you see this dog being raised by a puppy handler and actually giving the dog to someone who needs it, it's an incredible opportunity for them to see that there is something that they can do to make a difference. Look at this beautiful face. Thank you.
Here we are at Dogfest 2014 with an extra special treat. We have 2 of our staff members visiting from the Canine Companions headquarters in Santa Rosa, California. Michael King is here, one of our lead instructors in the puppy training program up in Santa Rosa, and he's going to be demonstrating with the help of Ontario, a puppy that's currently in advanced training. Michael and Ontario will be demonstrating some of the commands that these service dogs are best known for. So let's take a couple minutes and see how these dogs can help any of the potential graduates they might get placed with. Michael, take it away.
So this might work also. So my name is Michael, hello, but more importantly, this is Ontario. She is a dog in advanced training who will be rotating through a team training in November, so she's almost ready to go. Like Michelle said, we're going to show you a couple of different commands that the dogs learn how to do. One of those is called the retrieve, and the command for that is called get. And get tells the dog to pick up whatever's in front of them and deliver it to the person. So we have 3 different items here to demonstrate the 3 different ways the dogs will give us the item, because not everybody is able to bend over and take the item from the dog's mouth. So one of those is called step. So when I tell her step, she'll come around and put her feet on my feet. Or if my chair has a foot plate or a bar, they'll step up there. Another one is called visit, where she'll rest her chin on my leg right here while still holding the item. And another one is called lap, where she'll come up sort of the front half only into my lap, and I can take the item that way. So I'll show you those 3 deliveries, or what we call them, not necessarily in that order. So we're going to have her pick up a sunglasses case and a phone.
Ooh.
I thought that might happen, and some keys. So that is not a working phone. It gets dropped all the time. So we'll get started. Thank you. Yes. Let's go. Ontario, get. Very good dog. Visit. Good girl. Perfect.
So you'll notice that the dog did not let go of the item until Michael told her to give the item back to him.
Ontario, get. These are the world's heaviest keys, apparently. Step. Very good job. All right, girl. Up. Good job. Get. Get. Good girl. Lap. So that's sort of how it was supposed to go. So she is wearing a vest that's a little bit different than maybe some of the graduate dogs that you see here. It's got a handle on the top, and we call it a pull harness. So she knows an additional command called pull, and it's used for helping propel somebody who uses a manual chair. So we can show you that. We'll just sort of pull across the stage here. And so when I grab onto her handle on the top and I say pull, she's going to move forward, and she'll keep going until I say stop or we run into something. So we'll show you, we'll just pull from Michelle this way.
So as you can imagine, many people who use manual wheelchairs daily have rotator cuff issues, so this command can really help with that.
Nice.
There's a speed limit up here. You can follow me everywhere. That would be great. So those are the things that we're able to show you here because of sort of the venue. They're also able to do other things. Push is a command where they use their nose to push something closed or open or hit an elevator button. And they also learn how to turn on and off light switches. So the light will go on with the nose, and they'll use their switch to turn it, or their paw to turn it back off. So those are things we can't really show you here, but they also do. So that's all she has for you today. Feel free, if you see me, to stop and ask questions or pat her on the head. So thanks for coming, and enjoy the rest of the day.
Well, thanks to Canine Companions for Independence for having us at their fun event today. Information, including how you can be involved in supporting their mission and information about the organization, can be found on their website. That's www.cci.org. Well, back in the studio, we think that event went off very, very well today. We hope the viewers enjoyed it as much as we did. Be sure to tune us in next week for a new program at the same time and at the same station. So long for now from the Better Part.
Thank you.